Hello everyone, Shady here from MMOBomb.com, and today we're taking a look at the free-to-play game, Realm of the Mad Gods. This is a co-op fantasy MMO shooter. Not really a genre that you hear of all that much, but we're going to go ahead and jump in here and check it out. I already do have a character made. I did play through it a little bit, and I actually have a class unlocked. Now, one of the original concepts of this game that you don't see in MMOs really pretty much ever is actually you start off with just one character slot, and the only way to get your second character slot is actually to spend real money. This is more of a convenient type thing than it is anything else. It's not really necessary to play the game. You can see here and give me a little announcement when I died last time, but you have one character slot, and the only way you can play a new class is by either deleting that character or dying. And every time you die, as you can see up here, you earn fame. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this, and we are going to go back to the wizard, which is the starting class. And you start off here in the Nexus. You can actually teleport here anytime you want to. This is where you can buy all your items, all that good stuff. We are going to go ahead and skip this, and let's go up here to Jin and enter. So this is what it'll look like after you get through the tutorial and you first get into the game. You won't necessarily start off right here, but you will start off in just kind of a random area, generally on the beach, so you don't die instantly. And you can see here there's loot and stuff on the ground. And the entire goal of this game is pretty much just to run around, and let me see if I can find anything here. There we go, I found some enemies down here. And you just kind of run around and shoot stuff. Imagine that. Imagine shooting stuff in an MMO shooter. But the way that grouping, there's the Scorpion King right there, and you can see I have a quest for him, and we did kill him. So there we go, quest complete. I think he dropped loot, but I can't see it here in the water, so go ahead and back out here. And the way this game works is all damage is dealt, as far as I can tell. As far as the classes and things I've played, I haven't seen a melee class yet. Everything works through range, everything shoots bullets. It's kind of a bullet hell type game. These were pretty popular for a while, mostly as like scrolling upwards type games. There we go, leveled up. Where you mostly just scroll upwards and try and dodge enemy bullets while killing as many enemies as possible. But Realm of the Mad God takes this to a whole new level, and it puts it in an MMO where you actually wander around the world, you get experience, you collect loot, while having that bullet hell type gameplay, which is really cool. This is not something, can I wear this? Not usable, not usable, and of course not usable, because I'm a wizard, I can't use a bow. I'm pretty much one-shotting everything here. This is pretty cool. But yeah, it puts a bullet hell type gameplay into an MMO. And the thing about this game that I really enjoy, from the small amount of time that I did play it, is that you can literally jump in, like you saw me. Like I just created a character, jumped into the Nexus, went through a teleport, and just came out here and started killing stuff. There wasn't a million menus to navigate through. I didn't need to, you know, go through all this selection and everything. I can just jump straight into the game and play. And we did mention earlier that death is permanent, and you might be thinking right off the bat, like, wow, like how am I supposed to play and enjoy a game where as soon as I die, you know, everything's done, like I have to start all over. And the thing about this is I actually looked up a little bit of information online, and supposedly if you're a good player, you can get from level 1 through 20, which is the max level right now, in about 30 minutes. Yes, got new staff, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, we're shooting fire bolts now. And let's see here, found a couple more people over here. These guys look like they're together. Dildo baggins. But yeah, the thing about dying is there's both benefits and obviously deficits to it. The incredibly obvious deficit being you lose your character. Your character's gone, all your stats are gone, all the gear you picked up is gone, everything you've done in the game, you know, is erased. Except for the fame that you earn, which you can use to do different things in the game. I think you can unlock classes with fame. You can do things like start a guild once you've earned enough fame. That fame is persistent. It's kind of what lets you know, okay, this guy has 10,000 fame, you know, he's played a lot of characters, and he's died a lot. Like, you know, he's got to be good at the game. It's sort of your persistent experience, so to say. And then on the other hand, the only way to unlock new classes is, as we were talking about, there's only one character slot. So to get the priest that I had on here before we switched back to the wizard, I actually had to get to level 5 as the wizard. So I went around, I basically did this. I mean, this is the whole concept of the game: run around and shoot things. You can join up with other people, you can go into dungeons and kill bosses and stuff. But you get to level 5 and it said, hey, you've unlocked the wizard. Well, now the only way to collect my fame and open up that character slot was to actually go in and die to something. So I went in, I died on purpose, and opened up that character slot, collected my fame, and played as the priest as opposed to the wizard, which is really cool. It's a very interesting system of progression. It's not typical of MMOs to say, hey, you know, you actually have to go die before you can start a new character. Like, most of the time it's like, oh, grind to level 80, you know, get all your gear, kill all the bosses. If you get bored of your class, well then, you know, go back, start at level 1, do everything you just did, and, you know, play a new class. The only difference is a new class you're playing. And there's not really, like, there's achievements and things you can earn in most MMOs which give you that kind of persistent feel. But there's nothing really like this. There's nothing like the fame that you earn in Realm of the Mad God. And there's, like, it's just a weird feeling to know that, like, to almost be excited about dying because you get to collect that fame and because you get to unlock that next character. So it's definitely an original gameplay concept, as well as having the already original gameplay concept of having an MMO bullet hell. Like, being able to run around with other people and, oh, okay, I just got confused. That's kind of cool. I never saw that before. You can't kill me, crab. And you see the art style on here. It's a very generic, well, not generic, but it's a very simple art style. It's just 8-bit, which is kind of coming back these days. Like, sort of start off studios and indie games, we're starting to see a lot more of this 8-bit and, you know, 16-bit art styles, very retro feel to them. And I think I just got confused again. Stop confusing me. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, I just found a pirate cave. I did want to talk about as well the grouping in this game. The way grouping works. After I kill this damn crown, get out of here. Can I wear that? Not usable by wizard. Not usable by wizard. The way grouping in this game works is I can scroll all these little yellow icons over here, our fellow players, and I can literally just click on them and click teleport. Travel in this game is not an issue. You can teleport to anybody. If your buddy joins the same server as you, he just tells you, you know, where he is on the mini-map. I can't use that. I can use that though. You know, he just tells you where he is on the mini-map, and you're like, okay, click, teleport, bam. There's no travel time, there's no grinding, there's no... Ooh, I like this. Ooh, I like this too. Look at us collecting loots. But I mean, the whole idea of the game is to be able to jump in and start playing right away. It's not supposed to be a huge in-depth experience. It's not supposed to be some epic, you know, fantasy adventure. It's literally just to run in here and do this. Dodge bullets, shoot at stuff, collect loot, play with friends. It's very simple, and it's very easy to just jump into and enjoy. Let's see, he took that. Grab some health here. And as you can see, I just hit level 5 on here, so I would have unlocked the priest if I hadn't done so already. And the way I unlock the next class is actually by getting to level 5 on the priest. We actually have a spell here as well. You can hit spacebar, you can use a spell here. Your gear slot is very simple. Like you see, I just walk up to stuff. Ooh, I can't use that. Is that the one I already have? No. These are all the same, okay. Collecting loot can be dangerous too, because I'm sitting there trying to look at stats and I'm getting shot at by stuff. But yeah, the way parties work on here is, like I said, you just click on people, teleport to them. And as you see, if you've been watching while I'm by him, we're both earning the same amount of experience. I'm not stealing any experience from him. It is a little bit, sort of, I'm not sure what the word is for it, but it's a little bit non-beneficial to be near people of the same class as you sometimes if you don't know who they are. Because like with this guy here, we're going to be going for the same loot because we're both kind of low-level wizards. Neither one of us probably has that much loot, so any wizard gear that does drop, we're going to be kind of fighting over it. But that's as far as it gets. Like, other than that, bosses drop loot that's specifically for you. You don't have to fight over boss loot. All the EXP you can see is being shared. Like, as long as I'm near him, like, technically I don't even have to shoot anything. As long as I follow this guy around and he kills stuff, I'm earning experience. Obviously there's no point in doing that, because the more I attack stuff, the faster we get experience, and it's beneficial to actually go up and help other people. It was really cool. That's not something you see in MMOs all the time. A lot of time it's like, oh, stop camping my mobs, or stop stealing my loot, or, you know, attacking things before I do and stealing my experience. Like, you can't do that in this game. It's all about being able to jump in and just have fun without really investing your entire life into the game, which is so refreshing. It's like, I can jump into this game for 5 minutes while I'm waiting on a League of Legends queue. I can jump in here and just randomly play with friends every once in a while. You know, it's not a huge thing. Like, when I log on to Realm of the Mad God, I'm not expecting to spend the next 7 hours, you know, grinding things out on here. Can't use that either. I'm being shot at quite a bit here. Should click on this. But yeah, I mean, this is really the basic of the game. You go through, try not to die. Eventually I will have to, because I am going to want to get on that priest and level him up so I can unlock a new class slot and see what the new classes and stuff are. But I mean, it's fun. It's an enjoyable game. The art style is very original. The whole gameplay concept itself is definitely original. The ability to just teleport to people and play with them. Also, deaths are announced to the entire server, so you'll see, like, you kind of cringe, like, you see these level 20s go down and you're just like, oh, like a level 20 warrior or something has just died to so-and-so creature, and you're just like, oh man, that's gotta sting. And you finally got to max level, like, I'm sure he had all kinds of good loot and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, nothing, he's gonna start all over. Like I said before, at the same time, like, death, even though it's punishing, even though it gives you that feeling of like, oh crap, you know, like if I die here, I'm gonna lose everything. At the same time, it's not like, oh, I died, I quit. Like, you don't just die and be like, oh, well, now there's nothing to do because I'm dead, I don't want to play the game anymore. Because once you die, there's new opportunities. There's always new stuff to be doing with every life. Plus you collect that fame. So it doesn't feel like you wasted your time on your character either. Got to find. What are you doing over here? Oh yes, he's found all kinds of bosses down here. This is kind of the danger of teleporting as well, because you just teleport into hundreds of things, and like, if you teleport to like a level 20 and try and get somebody to like power level you'll probably just instantly die. Because chances are they're in the middle of a billion things, and you're gonna get shot by something and one-shot it before you can even do anything about it. Kinda scary. Kinda scary. Let's see. Ooh, 20 to 40. Okay. No! And I died trying to pick up loot, so we'll check out the death screen here. See, base fame earned, and total fame earned was only 3. If we hit continue, I didn't even make the top list, like, not even close. You can see the last time I earned 36. This was because I earned a bunch of achievements with this life. So I got a bunch of, yeah, you can actually click on it and see. Like, first in the long line of heroes, I beat my previous level best, and I got best fame of any of my previous incarnations. So I kind of got a bunch of achievements and earned some extra fame there. Whereas this one, I didn't really get anything at all. It's pretty bad. But yeah, that is Realm of the Mad God, guys. Don't forget to rate the video. There's a little screwed up down here. I think this is because of the resolution I'm playing it at. But you can just go to account, click continue. Oh, wait, that didn't fix it. Well, I have no idea then. When this happens, you can't read anything on the menu. It's just a glitch. Hopefully they'll have that patched out. This is available for download on Steam. It's like a 50 megabyte download. It's also available to be played in a browser. If you want to know more about it, follow the link below in the description. It will take you to the game page on MMOBomb.com. You can find out info, get the download link for it, all that good stuff. And as always, rate the video, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and I will see you guys on the next First Look.